We are going to discuss the vocabularies part 4. The first one is eloquent. Eloquent means, what is eloquent? Eloquent means having to ability to use language clearly and effectively. Means eloquent. He is an eloquent speaker. Eloquent means fluency. Somebody has fluency. Having to ability to use language. Language को व्यवहार करिबा. जनक पाखर एमती सब माने language को यूज करे. He has ability to speak fluently. Mr. Pal speaks English fluently. मिस्टर पाल कौन करती इंग्लीश को भल भाव से कौन कहीपरती. मिस्टर पाल स्पीक लैंग्वेज फ्लुएंटली. हियर एलिक्वेंट मीन्स a person having an ability to use language clearly and effectively, that is called eloquent. There is also example, his speech in the chamber is eloquent and powerful. His speech in his chamber is eloquent and powerful. So he's talking about eloquent. The word means to suggest what the ability of a person to speak language fluently. Then we'll proceed to next question, that is beggar. Beggar means, it is not called beggar means bhikari nuhe. Beggar means one who begs something, asks something. That is not beggar. Here beggar means unable to describe. Unable to describe means বর্ণনা করি হব নাহি, cannot be described in words. The plight of the poor in the COVID-19 cannot describe in words. ভাষারে বর্ণনা করি হব নাহি. দুর্দশা. In the pandemic, এই pandemic রে जो plight মানে কোন দুর্দশা. sad sight of a person, so of poors মানে poor family লোক মানଙ୍କର ମାନେ କେମିତି ମାନେ ସେମାନେ ହଇରାଣ ହଉଛନ୍ତି. So the plight ମାନେ ଦୁର୍ଦଶା of poors ମାନେ ଗରିବ ଲୋକଙ୍କର in the COVID-19 cannot describe in words. ଭାଷାରେ ବର୍ଣ୍ଣନା କରିହେବ ନାହିଁ. So it's a beggar description. The situation in the COVID second wave cannot describe in word. So it is beggar description. We'll proceed to the third vocabularies, that is unambiguous. Unambiguous means clear. So the judges are unambiguous on this issue. So unambiguous means clear. They are clear things. So there is no ambiguity. Ambiguity means double meaning, dual meaning, ambiguity of structure. You want to say something, but there is a hidden meaning also in it. We will proceed to the next word, that is reverie. What is reverie? Reverie means, here reverie means merriment. Merriment means खुशी, happy. So merriment means happy. Merriment, खुशी, reverie. After I drink a glass of wine, mind sometimes wander in the peaceful reverie. So here reverie means merriment. Merriment माने कौन? Happy. Reverie means merriment. Merriment माने कौन? Happy, खुशी. After I drink a glass of wine, mind sometimes wander into a peaceful reverie. So से कौन कहछि, after I drink a glass of wine. Glass of wine पीला परे mind मन कौन हो sometimes wander in a peaceful reverie means खुशी. जोंठी खुशी सेठी ही बुझ माने looking at the past events means objective correlative of T.S. Eliot. माने पुराना कथा मने पड़िबा, पुराना खुशी जिंस मने पड़िबा. Then suppose just think about the daffodils. When I was in pensive mood, my mind, so I dance with daffodils. So I lie in the cause and I dance in the daffodils. जहाँ भी होना कहेंगे means in the past events, recall of the past events and being happy. So that is called reverie. So we'll proceed to the next word, that is distraught. Distraught means one who is extremely worried or extremely upset and anxious that you cannot think clearly. A person's quality. So one who is extremely worried, distraught. My distraught situation cannot describe in words. Means I am extremely worried. I am distraught. So we'll proceed. I'm distraught means extremely worried, extremely upset, anxious. Anxious means something happen, might be happens or going to happen. So I'm anxious, so that I cannot think clearly. So we'll proceed to the next question. That is unscrupulous. That is unscrupulous means immoral. Unscrupulous means immoral. He is a unscrupulous man. He was too unscrupulous. He was too unscrupulous and self-centered. Pay for anything. We are going to discuss now unscrupulous. Unscrupulous means immoral. He was an unscrupulous businessman. Means a businessman who cheat to be cheated. Thokai, to cheat and to be cheated. Unscrupulous businessman. Then we'll come to the another word that is called tactron. That is called tactron. Tactron means one who keep quiet and reticent, reserved, uncommunicative in his speech. जे चुपचाप रुहे, reticent, silent और reserve type और uncommunicative in speech, language बेसी use करे नहीं. My shy brother is tractorium and rarely speak in public. My shy brother means Lajokula. Brother is Tractron. Tractron means what is called reticent, reserved, silent type. So rarely speak in public. Public रे कहवा ପାଇଁ ତାକୁ କ'ଣ ହୁଏ ଲାଜ ଲାଗେ. So that is called Tractron. We will proceed to another word that is called word transcluent. Transcluent means through which light can pass. Through which light can pass. Transcluent. Kintu opaque means through which light cannot pass. Through which light cannot pass. It's opaque. So we also study what is called transcluent and opaque. Then we'll proceed to another word that is called brilliant. Brilliant means so a very brave and courageous. Despite the brilliant efforts, they lost the game. ଯେତେ ପ୍ରଚେଷ୍ଟା କଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଶେଷରେ କ'ଣ କଲେ ଗେମ୍କୁ ସେ ହରାଇଲେ. So despite the brilliant attempt, they lost the game. So we'll proceed to another word that is called munificent. Munificent means very generous, kind-hearted, milk of human kindness. That is called milk of human kindness. A person whose heart bleeds for the humanity. And munificent means very generous. A person who is a lover of mankind. He is a person what is called very generous. The munificent man gave his all inheritance to charity. तार सबू संपत्ति को कौन कला इनहेरेंस माने तांकर पितृपुरुषों संपत्ति को चारिटी की दे देवा. So here the munificent man what is called gave his all inheritance to the charity. Then we'll come to another word that is hegemony. What is hegemony? Hegemony means influence or control. जड़े अन्य को ऊपर dominate करिबा. Hegemony. It's a Bakhtin concept. Dominance, control or dominance over another, a country or group of peoples. So we will proceed to the another word. So example, there is also example. The principal enjoyed her hegemony over the staff. Staff ऊपर कौन hegemony dominance करिबा. Staff को the staff मानन को what is called dominate को रखिबा माने suppress को रखिबा. So that is called hegemony. So it's also a quality of a person. Everyone wants, it's a human nature. Everyone wants to listen, what is called, to control some peoples. It's a hegemony things. Just like generally in political field, in the political fields, they wants to hegemony over the peoples. And then we'll proceed to another word that is called omniscient, omnipotent. Omnipotent means having complete ultimate power, all powerful. Omnipotent means all powerful. Omniscient means knowledgeable, knowing everything. That is two words. Omnipotent means having complete knowledge, or having complete or ultimate power. Having ultimate power and all powerful. Omnipotent means powerful. Omniscient means knowing everything, knowledge. So we'll proceed to the another word. Also, there is also example. Christian believe that God is omnipresent. Sorry, omniscient. Omniscient means भगवान सबके जानती. Omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. Omnipresent, I have skipped that word also. You can write. Omnipresent means present. God present everywhere. Pantheistic philosophy means God pervades nature and man. सबुआडे भगवानଙ୍କର अवस्थिति अछि. So that is omnipresent. And omniscient means knowing everything. भगवान सब जानिछन्ति. The Christian believe that God is omnipresent. Sorry, omniscient. Then we will come to another word that is caution. Satarka. Caution means satarka. Careful about avoiding danger. Danger ru mukti paiba. Careful about avoiding danger or risks. Care that you can take in order to avoid danger. A care. Caution means satarka. Satarka mane kon? A care that you want to take. A care, careful, what is called avoiding danger, or care that you take in order to avoid danger or mistake. So statistics should be treated with caution. Statistics mane suppose जनगणना कौन हो डाटा टाको माने you should be what is called, that is collect from the original sources, but you are not inputting what is called out sources, YouTube search, Google search. You collect data and input your research. That will be incorrect. That should not be in what is called research. Statistics should be treated with caution. निश्चित भाव सतर्क अवलंबन करी कौन करा जिवो रिसर्च कंडक्ट करबा दरकार. His gesture indicated a caution. तार अंगांग भावी मतलब gesture means कौन, बॉडी लैंग्वेज. इंडिकेटेड ए कौशन, सतर्क करदेला मते. तार बॉडी लैंग्वेज जना पड़ला कौन, सतर्क करदेला. सो इट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड दैट इज कौशन, सतर्क. कौशन इज ए पेरेंट ऑफ सेफ्टी. कौशन इज ए पेरेंट ऑफ सेफ्टी. प्रथमे कौशन मीन्स कौशन में सतर्क. सतर्क ही कोरोना रोगर सतर्क ही सॉल्यूशन. कौशन इज so then we come to that is another word, eccentric. Eccentric means considered by other people to be strong and unusual. Considered by other people to be strong and unusual, that is eccentric. A person, Mr. Roger is an eccentric person. Eccentric means unusual व्यवहार करिबा. Eccentric person, Mr. Roger is an eccentric person. So we'll come to the another word that is what is called grandiose. Grandiose means seems to be impressive. Grandiose, that is grandiose means seems to be impressive, not practical. Practical no, impressive, but you can convince it. Poetry, the poetry is over decorated in his play. The poetry is over decorated. Decorated माने अधिक किछि अलंकार लागि जाछि. अधिक अलंकार लागिले कोन हबो, सेंटेंस रो मीनिंग लॉस करिवो. So a poetry is over decorated and his play are grandiose. Grandiose means historical. Grandiose historical poem in dramatic form means impressive. Poetry over decorated है पारे किंतु ता play होज कोन, impressive, not practical. It has no logical things, but what is called grandiose. Grandiose means seems to be impressive. Then we will come to another word that is liberal. Liberal means not opposed to any new idea. जे नुआ आइडिया को अपोज करे नाही से होच कोन, लिबरल. ही इज लिबरल स्टूडेंट. लिबरल मीन्स व्हाट इज कॉल्ड न्यू चेंजेस को से कोन करे, अपोज करे नाही. सो लिबरल. विल कम टू द अनदर वर्ड. एग्जांपल, देयर इज आल्सो एग्जांपल. ही वाज अ लिबरल एंड एनलाइटन इन हिज रूल. ही वाज लिबरल एंड एनलाइटन इन हिज रूल. ता रूल ले से कोन, लिबरल. And enlighten means what is called lie to enlight is verb. So we'll come to another word that is called frivolous. Frivolous means not silly or not serious. Serious nuhe. At the age of 29, at the age of 26, I am not frivolous want to study. I am not frivolous. Frivolous means not serious. I'm not serious right now. I'm studying still. I'm still studying. I'm still study. I'm still studying. So at the age of 26, I am not frivolous but want to study. Then we'll proceed to the another last word that is unanimous or anonymous. Anonymous